Welcome to charming Ghent. This city in northern Belgium, the area known as Flanders, is a great place to visit for a respite from the tourist crowds of nearby cities like Bruges and even the business center of Brussels. It's also a great place to nibble your way through. The city is full of cozy local shops like this specialty cheese store where you can begin a good Taste Ghent tour. The selections here are local, and you can trust me on this, worth the stop. I'll bet that Ghent's not your first thought when it comes to food in Europe. You're more likely to think about a city like Paris, right? Well, guess what? For about 5 centuries around the year 1000, Ghent was the second largest city in Europe. Second only to, go ahead, guess, Paris. Today, Ghent still holds its own with local specialties, including this world-renowned mustard you'll only find here. Hi, I gotta get some of that mustard.
Of course.
Of course I do. I've gotta get something to complement all of the wonderful food I'm sampling here in Ghent. All right, so check this out. I get to get my own container. And then I think I come around, the mustard.
The mustard.
All right, so there's a technique for this. And you might be surprised. I've done this many times. For many years, I have been a connoisseur of mustard. All right, put it back. Oh, you gotta clean it up. As we like to say, voila, some mustard. All right. What goes well with mustard? How about some meat? Our Taste of Ghent has brought us to the Grand Meat Hall. This hall was actually constructed in the early 1400s, and the timbers you see are the original construction. Now, back in the day, if you were wealthy or very rich, you would actually buy your meat inside the meat hall. But if you didn't have a lot of money, you would actually buy your meat outside of the hall at some of the stalls, and that's where the waste product was actually sold. Today, anybody can come in and have a little bit of meat. After you've grabbed a bite to eat, make sure you satisfy that sweet tooth with some chocolate. We have a few cinnamon treats on this plate, some light and dark chocolates, a few of these face-shaped confections. Believe it or not, these guys are a specialty here in Ghent, though they usually come in a cone shape, not a violent grimace. This candy's hard sugary outside with its raspberry syrup filling make for quite a sugar rush. It's easy to see why so many kids, as well as adults, love them. Okay, so it's not mischief, and I didn't really get arrested, but it's not the kind of thing you can usually get away with back in the States. In Ghent, though, this entire wall is dedicated to street artists who want to display their unique individual talents. It's called Graffiti Street, and after my close-up look, I can definitely tell you that the artists who express themselves here are a heck of a lot more talented than I am. I deserve the 5-0 scare. I was defacing the good graffiti. On the more historic side, you can find this Castle of the Counts, which was modeled on Crusader castles when it was built in the 12th century. These days, the castle houses a museum of torture. And after my little run-in with the authorities before, I'm definitely glad I don't live in the 12th century. If you can manage to stay out of jail or just stay out of trouble, one of the best ways to see Ghent is by boat. Only on these boats can you get the fisheyes view of some colorful architecture while completely relaxing as the sights gently roll by. It is the perfect way to end a day of excitement and let those delicious tastes of Ghent settle peacefully.